I'll stay ready.
I was born to be on camera. Look at this.
You got a face for radio, bud.
Yeah. That's only mama can love.
But tie a pork chop to you just so the dog will play with you. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard, back again with Wes and Chance. And we're going to do some rye whiskey.
Some what?
That was my Cajun accent.
That was Cajun?
No, I just pulled that one out of my rectum.
We're not that far from Cajun country.
Damn near killed him.
Yeah, so this one's called JT Melleck. I guess when everybody thinks rice whiskey, they, I guess you kind of think of sake and things like this. But this was a company in Louisiana that raises crawfish and grows rice. And they want to stay in business year round, and crawfish is a very seasonal business. Mm-hmm. So they started doing rice. They had extra rice one year. They didn't know what to do with it, so they started making whiskey. And from what everyone says, that this is a bourbon-esque rice whiskey. That bourbon lovers like it, and it's pretty unique. This was one of my club picks
for Bourbon Real Talk.
Mm-hmm, for Bourbon Real Talk. And this is a single barrel version. This one comes in at 122.1 and aged 4+ years. Who knows what the plus means? But we're gonna give it a go.
It's 4 years and 1 day.
Probably.
Yeah. See if we like the whiskey made of rice.
Well, and you tasted it at Bourbon and Bowtie.
It was really good.
Yeah, because I walked out with it out of the damn speakeasy, and I had it, and I was like, here,
try
and
it.
meaning like I want some too.
So you just drank it all?
He goes, I was like, fucking dick.
It's like a cup the size of my thumb.
Yeah, it's a thimble glass. I mean, there's
he was
little...
like, here, try this. And I was like, he was like, you did.
Well,
I didn't get to try it.
You did try it.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, we got a whole bottle.
We got a better bottle. This is not the same one, though, is it?
I don't know if y'all was small batch or
they were single barrels, but
the small batch is white and the single barrels are blue.
I think, if I remember correctly, it was blue, but I mean, I could have been colorblind at that point too.
Where's your glass?
Just one of
Any
those.
of these?
Try to pour smaller this time, guys.
Yeah, it's 122 proof, so.
Oh, that wasn't much long. There you go.
Smells good.
I mean, I like the bottle.
Doesn't smell like sake.
122 proof, 4+ years. So is it just 100% rice?
Single grain.
Huh.
I ain't mad about that at all.
I wonder what flavor profile rice is supposed to give off, or if it's just a bunch of just barrel notes.
Yeah, I bet it's a barrel of it. I would assume it's pretty neutral. But that's good, especially after 4 years.
Well, it's different.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
It's good. Like it's different, but it's good.
You ever had mellow corn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives me like a really good mellow corn. Like if mellow corn was at a higher proof.
Yeah, like if mellow corn was good.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind mellow corn, honestly. I mean,
Well,
it's a great mixer.
so like whereas corn is super sweet, right? This one has like a darker, more robust note. I don't know what the fucking word is. But it's
what kind of rice are they? Are they just doing white rice, or we're talking about Uncle Ben's long grain here?
fucking sticky rice.
Pilaf.
Yeah, I mean what types of rice?
What kind of fucking rice is grown in Louisiana?
I don't know. I mean, the kind you put over gumbo.
Jambalaya rice.
Yeah. I mean, this doesn't make me want to go to karate, so it's not Asian. I don't know. It's good. I like it.
I can deal with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find some of that.
It doesn't say what kind of rice it is.
I can't read.
It's just fucking fresh rice grown from
It's funny.
Providence rice. He called it Providence rice.
Providence.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of rice that is.
I mean, there's ton of different types of rices. So
Fertilized with crawfish shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's probably good fertilizer. It's not far from here, I don't think.
Where is it? Branch, Louisiana.
Oh, you probably drove through there this past week.
I flew.
Oh, you flew. That's right. Yeah, we had the old Southwest conversation.
Yeah.
Huh. They got a big old mud bug on the front.
It's less than 6 hours. I know that.
Yeah, but
What does this cost you?
oh, it's like $50.
Really?
Oh shit! I ain't upset about that
Shit,
at all.
I'd fucking buy that.
Yeah, and like I said, that's a pick.
122 proof.
Shit. Not bad at all. And different's good sometimes.
It is.
You know,
Yeah, I mean it's just
like Arby's says.
it's definitely not a bourbon.
Arby's?
It's good.
Different's good.
What?
Arby's different's good. You know, that's their tagline.
No, it's definitely got a different flavor
Talking
profile.
about Arby's like the restaurant.
Roast beef.
I know how hard it is to find one in Louisville.
It's not hard at all. You just gotta open your eyes.
Are they everywhere?
No, we're putting in the GPS.
following the damn
We're
GPS.
like, closest Arby's, and it's like it still says we're like 3 miles away. And I'm like, isn't that a fucking Arby's right there?
Chance goes, wait, that's an Arby's. It's like a block. We're like, what the hell?
They want us to go 3 miles the wrong direction.
Oh god.
And that was literally I think the day of the.
Oh, that was the back and forth thing.
Oh yeah, that was.
Would y'all have a hankering for some Arby's? Some roast beef?
We just wanted some damn food.
We had no time, and we had to eat and go.
Like we need to eat and
Get it on the go.
go. I mean, because that was the Four Roses, Michter's, back and forth, yeah.
Back to train ride day,
Wild turkey, train ride, all that shit. Which that train ride, or I said train ride, it was a cart, but it was fucking cool.
Yeah, Pullman cars, whatever you call them.
Yeah, it's this little cart we got on, and it's got this little electric motor.
It's a pedal cart.
Pedal,
Oh, shit.
but it's like what, 5 miles.
2.5 there, 2.5 back. Yeah.
So, but it was fun.
Electric pedal cart?
Yeah.
Electric assisted, and it's
Okay.
4 seats, and the 2 seats sit down low, and the next one sit up high, so everybody's got the good view. And
You
it's
just
like
go through the countryside in
steering wheel on
Kentucky.
it?
No, it's just on the rail.
Oh, it's on the rail.
It's on the rail, and you just go into the countryside in Kentucky.
What's
and it was
really
awesome.
cool is this one ends at a big. You don't go over the bridge, but it ends at a bridge that overlooks the Wild Turkey campus. Just
Yeah, like you
Right
see
where the
wild
river
turkey
is.
there, the river, all that.
So
It's cool.
could you stop randomly and get off and walk around?
No, you stopped at the end. Now the cart in front of us broke down.
Yeah, I was working the brake, which was probably not a good idea. But I was working the brake, and the was like, "Hey man, you're getting really close to that car. You're getting really close to that car." I looked up, I was like, "Shit!"
It's like me to you. I'm like, Chance, we're about to rear in these bastards.
And these are heavy, like metal carts that we got no safety devices, nothing on. We're all about to just hit each other, and I slammed on the brakes, and then we backed off them a little while. And we realized they had no electric motor; they were just hoofing that thing.
Oh god.
Because the girl's like taking her jacket off and pedaling. Finally, I called up to him. I said, "Wes, let's holler at them," and got close enough where they could hear us, and we said, "Just stop!" Finally, we just stopped, and we told the cart behind us, and it went down the line to the guy that was running it. They had to walk a battery up. It took what, 20 minutes?
20 minutes. We just sat there just bullshitting.
Why don't everybody just butt up together and like y'all just start pedaling?
That was against the rules.
Yeah,
they
you're
didn't
not
like
supposed
that.
to do
for some
that,
reason. I guess
so.
it damages the motor.
Yeah,
or
because you
something.
ride down, and then literally down at the end of the tracks, they have this device, hydraulic lift, that kicks it up and spins it around, so it turns all the carts around, so everybody rides back. So
Oh,
if
it's
you're in
just
the front going down there,
It's not on a
you're in
loop,
the very
it's
back.
on a straight line.
Yeah, it's a straight line. So if you're in,
It's like a closed section of rail.
yeah, if you're the front car going down, you're the last car coming back.
Oh,
Yeah. But they were trying hard. We watched them for what, 15 minutes before we told them to stop.
I feel bad for them.
I know how they feel because Friday morning when I went to Dallas, I had to do my pulmonary function test. Well, that's basically what I had to do. is
Bicycle.
Sit on a bicycle and just pedal. And incrementally, she increased the resistance. I did that for 10 minutes, and like by the end of it, my legs were on fire, cramping, and I'm just
Jello.
like,
All that go good, I guess.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess she hasn't got the results yet, though.
No, yeah, she's going to compile the data.
You made it through. That's a good result.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just even at the end of it, after 10 minutes of riding a bike through fucking concrete, drying concrete, my heart rate only got up to like not even 100 beats. So.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
you've been working out a lot.
Yeah. I work out.
Steroids.
I work out, drink rice whiskey.
Yeah. Don't tell my doctor about any of it.
You want to do something else?
I want to try that pepper.
Let's try the James E. Pepper.
Oh, we're 10 minutes in.
Yeah, let's do.
We do this one?
Yeah, let's just do something. We'll combine things.
Going from rice to
Who cares?
pepper.
No, I like
Going from rice
the
to
flavor profile on that. It's something completely different. It's not sweet at all, but it's like a dark sweetness.
But it's got a lot. It does have a lot of flavor, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was asking these guys earlier if we started, like, if you give any credence or points to the bottle.
Packaging.
And, yeah, because
Yeah.
this bottle.
I like packaging.
Yeah, this bottle's beautiful. This is a new product to me.
Wes is a big fan of packaging.
Packages.
If you can make it look bigger, that's the way to go.
Magnify.
Yeah.
But James Pepper is an old brand, KY 5, as a matter of fact. They went out of business during Prohibition and helped with the war efforts and made industrial alcohol, things like that. They revived the brand about 7.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And this is some of their oldest stocks. This is a single barrel.
So they're making it themselves. Though.
I mean, it says distilled at the historic James E.
Yep.
Pepper Distillery.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I didn't read that part.
Now, when they first started, they did,
on the back,
they did
it
some
doesn't
sources.
say
Yeah.
still. It just says bottled by.
Says it right there.
Yep.
Okay.
From what I understand, this is their first
That's
barrel
in
proof.
Louisville,
Lexington.
Lexington.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lexington.
Yep. The
Which is
DSP
rare.
5.
There's not a lot in Lexington.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if it's some old. Well, there's no age statement on it. Like if they were old barrels, they'd put the age on it.
Yeah, it's not age stated, but the website, I looked at the website, did a little research. It said that the average in there is 7 to 7.5 years. So,
Barrel.
And
It's
it's-
barrel proof at 53.7.
yeah.
So.
And it's a batch. It's not a single barrel.
fine.
It's just barrel proof. But
I like the bottle though.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the Frank August one we talked about the bottle on it. It's just
Yeah.
such a cool bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can literally make a
Yeah.
decanter out of it.
Decanter style bottles are cool. I mean,
I like them.
and like I said, if you want to charge, if it's good juice and you want to charge me $10 more to put it in a decanter, I'll pay it.
Oh yeah.
So what did this?
So this one's $60,
Oh shit!
58 something.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
If it tastes good, I'm not.
Yeah, we gotta try it
That's
first.
a $40 bottle. That's by itself. Just not my glass out of my.
It smells good. Have you heard that reset thing? How you reset your nose? You smell yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was trying
I
to
tried to tell Kelly about that, and he just tried to smell.
He tried
my
to smell
crotch.
you?
He tried to smell my crotch, and I'm like,
You're supposed to smell your own crotch.
well, you tried to smell
I
mine.
know,
I mean,
I
I'm just,
know.
it was all awkward and weird.
I'll stick to my hand, guys.
You fucking know shit about that. I said
It
that
was
one
all
day.
awkward and weird.
I said that to him one day. I think during one of the wine tastings. I was like smelling the crook of my arm. He's like, "The fuck are you doing?"
Armpit check.
Yeah. It's like that's how you reset your nose,
Yeah.
your senses. And he's over here trying to smell his balls and shit. It's all musty.
He's upset about that.
I like that actually.
At that price point, that's good.
It's got some vanilla, like sweet cornbread, and then vanilla and molasses.
It's better than some of their rye they did. I got a J.E. Pepper 1776 rye
Mm-hmm.
that was finished in sherry casks.
Mm.
That tasted like sweet butthole. It was not good.
Have a lot of experience with that. Sweet
It
butthole.
was like, well, it was like
Like
sweet
sweet butthole.
sherry.
Oh, Marines. Yeah. I get it. Close barracks.
It was sherry flavored fucking doo-doo.
Yeah, you get lonely and just like,
I mean, sometimes you gotta cuddle with a man. I mean, come on.
can I lick your butthole?
You were in the army. You know how it is.
Sacrifices must be made.
I mean, at least we weren't in the Navy.
Yeah, we'll get some hate on this one.
Okay.
Anybody in the military knows. Like,
I give it
We're
to you.
gonna hate each other.
Yeah, we bust each other's balls, but it's like you're not allowed to bust our balls.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the Coast Guard.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
You know, I got in trouble about that the other day. We had one of the restaurants we have a salute to service thing, and
Didn't recognize it as a branch.
we didn't put the Coast Guard on it.
Oh no!
And boy, did I hear about it.
It's not a branch. It's not. I don't care. And
It's not a branch of the army.
Coast Guard? No.
No.
It's their own
Isn't
thing.
National Guard part of the
They're-
army? Is National Guard part of the army?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
they're
Army used to be everything. The Army used to be the Air Force. The Army used to be everything.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
It's cat.
Yeah, Finn.
I get it.
Talking about sweet buttholes and your cat comes in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
30-pound muscle. Come here, bud.
No, but if this is their first flagship product, I've got high hopes for the future on that. But the guy that did it was like very like respectful. It's one person. It's not a big company, and he like researched everything about it. Used their original mash bill. Had the same company that built their still in the 1800s. Built
So he bought the
his,
old facility and all that stuff.
kept the DSP number. And
Just a new steel,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, and then just a little history on James Pepper, who this is named after, who the distillery was named after. He is attributed with growing the popularity of the old fashioned. He didn't invent the old fashioned. That was a bartender in Louisville, but when he went on his travels to New York, he introduced it to the Waldorf Astoria and kind of popularized the drink.
That's the thing we talked about. Of course, Waldorf Astoria created
Manhattan, which was a spin-off of
of this.
the old fashioned. Yeah.
Which I love me a Manhattan too.
Yeah, so that's one of the oldest bourbon cocktails
Yeah, those are I think pretty much two of the oldest. Yeah.
in Sazerac. You know, Sazerac.
I'm not crazy about Sazerac.
Yeah.
You make a Manhattan? You know how to make a Manhattan?
Yeah.
You asking for one?
We'll do it. Hey, we can do it. We haven't done a cocktails with Wes video in a while.
Yeah, I think it's just sweet.
Did you get any new ones out of that book? You didn't read it, did you?
You fucking know how to read.
I'm just gonna have to send him recipes.
I mean, we already know. I mean, you should have known when you gave it to me. It's sitting over there.
Right where I left it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sitting right there. I opened it up. I was like, oh,
This
like
is cool.
There's no pictures.
I was like, hey Wes, this is a lot about history and it's got some great cocktail recipes.
Yeah,
You'll enjoy this.
There wasn't any places of color, and there was no pictures. I was like, I'm just kind of over
And
this.
bring your crayons.
You gotta put it in front of the toilet so he has something to read.
Yeah. When he's bored.
Man, isn't that what Pornhub's for?
The
I'm
toilet.
trying to shit.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean,
You jerk off while you're shitting?
I don't jerk off. I just get me worked
It's
up.
just weird.
Get you worked.
Like it's good. You're expelling on both sides.
No, after it's just
It makes them all excited.
I relieve the pressure, then I can go take care of business after that.
That's so weird.
Pressure bust
I
spikes.
mean, I get it. Like if you're gonna, like, you know, I rub them out in the shower and all, so it's like I'm taking a poop before the shower.
I can't do that. Like I tried.
Do you lay down? You shoot it on your chest, don't you? You fucking weirdo.
Lazy.
You get it in your beard, don't you?
It's happened.
Oh
I
god,
thought that's when you're supposed to practice your tricks.
I mean,
dude. Hey, that's what happened. You know about the time where I got catfished. You never listened to that Bearded Idiots episode? So we had a podcast.
How old was he?
Probably 23.
Okay.
He was old enough to know better. But anyway, yeah. You never heard of that episode? Oh god, I don't even remember the name. I don't even remember the number. I think it was like episode 25 or 26.
Early days.
Yeah, early days of because we did like 180 something episodes, and so I matched up with this super hot blonde, which should have gave me a red flag automatically on Tinder. And we started talking hot and heavy. And she's like, "Oh, are you on Snapchat?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Never been on Snapchat. Never even had Snapchat."
you told me about this.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it was?
I knew what it was, but I never downloaded it.
Okay.
Is
Or
this one
whatever.
where like you open a video and it's got jerking off?
Yeah, yeah. So like we shared videos for each other, and she is sending me videos herself
Okay.
playing with herself in the bathtub, right? And it's a woman,
Okay.
but it didn't dawn on me that she never showed her fucking face. So all I saw was titties, and I saw, downstairs and whatever, and playing with herself and whatever. And I'm like, oh, sweet, this is awesome. This is gonna fucking happen. Well, it happened, and I fucking did my business, and she did her business, and then I was like, I need a shower. So I got cleaned up, and I came back, and the next fucking Snapchat I had was a guy sitting on a dildo.
Which was the girl? Was the tuck that good, or was there surgery involved?
No, he had saved videos. You can take saved videos and Snapchat them to people as if they are real life.
Oh.
So that's where I got confused about Snapchat.
You thought it was live.
I thought Snapchat was all live all the time.
Okay.
And did not realize you could take a video that was previously recorded and send it to somebody as a live video.
Wow.
You got me, bud. He told me I had a nice dick, though.
You gotta take the compliments when you get them.
I got that going for me. So,
Here's the one question I have.
Oh, Lord.
How many times do you snap him after?
once. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, why did you snap that to me? Oh, that was my roommate. I'm like, why are you letting your roommate Snapchat pictures and like videos of them?
Wait a minute, you replied after that?
Yeah, I did. It was post.
And you said one, so we know it's a by three rule. So you snapped him 3 more times.
Not anything of myself.
But you were having a conversation.
All right. Well, post nut. It was a post nut, right?
A little euphoric.
So I was still like,
Euphoric.
it was a really good orgasm.
Hold on, did you tell me you got a nut off watching him get a dildo shoved in his ass?
No, I got a nut off the girl fingering herself. The videos that he stole of someone else.
Did these talks make it to YouTube?
This one?
Yeah.
It's going. It's going on YouTube. We're not.
We don't
No.
edit anything.
Like all the links.
We've already established it's a shit show.
There is a link to the Bearded Idiots podcast in the description. Hey, mind you, so go check the description for all the ways to help out.
Oh, you forgot to
if
say
you want to hear
at the beginning.
So anyway, if you want to hear that story in its entirety, go to the description, click on the link to the Bearded Idiots, and you're going to have to go back and listen to all 186 episodes.
What was the title of that one?
Kelly's Tender Escapades, something like that.
I'm going to go listen to it.
It's either Kelly's Catfish Adventure, I don't have my phone on me, or Kelly's Tender Escapades. Something like that.
Nice.
I'm going to go check that one out.
Dude, it's don't do it while you're driving, because you might be laughing so hard you're crying.
I've listened to multiple of those episodes, and that's how it is. Like,
Yeah.
I've run off the road laughing. If
It's
you haven't listened to that shit,
I've listened to that. I started
It's
watching
the
you when you
dumbest
started
shit
doing the
on
bourbon and the tastings and stuff, but I've never watched the Bearded Idiots.
well,
Well,
it's not. It's
it's just a podcast.
It's just podcast. So you're just listening.
Yeah.
But if you got 3 hours to waste,
Who else in it?
Me and two of my buddies, Curtis and Aaron.
Oh, okay.
and it's just a shit show.
Yeah.
It's just.
This is like just quasi shit show compared to
that.
Oh no, yeah. What we do is nothing compared to that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We go off the rails immediately. And we usually end up talking about buttholes. Somehow. We always somehow organically make it back around the
I
butthole.
mean, everybody's got one.
Which we've already said we want to do a live stream to have Curtis come over. And,
Oh yeah,
and
I'd love to have Aaron and Curtis over here
Yeah,
doing
just-
a live stream. That'd be fucking fun.
Just let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we ever get a Bearded Idiots reunion episode, that'd be pretty cool. You can come join us on that.
Oh shit! I mean, we're both we have beards.
there
We
qualifications?
all have beards. Yeah. Facial hair. But yeah, that was a fun time.
Well, to get back to Pepper, after all that
It's
died.
fucking good.
You know what I was thinking when we were talking? I was sitting there thinking, I was like, we were really impressed with Bardstown's Origin Series after 6 years, their own distillery. If this is their own stuff after 7 years, the future looks pretty damn bright for these guys.
It's
tasty.
It's good.
I mean,
like it's
I like that a
buy
lot.
yeah.
Where'd you find this?
At Specs in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, and that's the problem with, like, we have Goody Goody or Harleys here.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes them so long.
Yeah, y'all are late. Y'all are always later, like that
Yeah.
1924.
Everything's later getting it.
Yeah.
It's just like, they'll get it eventually, but it just takes a while. And I'll have to ask Mel, hey, and he'll have to go ask for it.
Yeah. Well, that's the deal. It's not a big conglomerate or anything like that. It's just a single distillery,
Well, I'm going to look for it next time I go to.
I would say this: Goody Goody is not good about going out and finding new brands.
Yeah.
Until people are asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, ask for that one, and if you guys see it,
I'll see Mel and I'll ask him, and he'll get it, but it'll take still 2 months.
They have James E. Pepper product.
Yeah.
They just don't have this one.
And
They've
Old
got
Pepper.
the rye.
Yeah, there's Old Pepper bourbon and Old Pepper whiskey. But this, like I said, this is their flagship product. This is the first product they've released that's 100% their own, and the old mash bill, the old vintage mash bill. So
that's good.
That's a good bourbon.
Yeah,
it's good.
I mean, it lived up to the bottle.
I like
it was DSP 7?
5. 05. DSP
I like the proof too.
So
That's like right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's way above Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey's 67. So
yeah, like I said, they did prescriptions. They helped with the war effort and made industrial strength alcohol for sanitation and stuff like that, medical practice. And then after Prohibition, I think in like maybe 10 or 20 years after Prohibition, they stocked up too much, and that was their problem. And they went out of business and basically mothballed it. And then 10 years ago, the guy bought it, and then 7 years ago or 7.5 years ago, they made their first distillery.
So when did they mothball it?
I have to look it up, but it was after Prohibition.
Oh, okay.
And then
the guy just bought their
100 years ago.
He just bought their number.
And their equipment was no good. He actually had the equipment rebuilt to the same schematics that they had from the historic archives.
I wondered what they did with all those barrels back then.
So similar to like what Castle and Key had to do.
Yeah. So all those barrels, history again. During Prohibition, the greatest thievery of whiskey companies in the world occurred.
By the excise man?
Well, they gathered all these companies that couldn't make whiskey anymore and put them into bonded warehouses. And then when they couldn't pay rent anymore, they just took that over.
Yeah.
They stole millions of gallons of whiskey through this product. And then the other larger companies bought them. So when Prohibition ended, they were using other people's distillate because it was in these warehouses that the government was controlling. Because the government wanted to control it because the problem is when you're not making whiskey, you're not making money. They couldn't guard their warehouses. They couldn't do the things. Everybody just broke into them.
Isn't that where they got the name for larceny?
Larceny, yeah. That was Fitzgerald was the
tax man who stole, allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, but when they consolidated all the warehouses and put them into bonded warehouses of all these different distilleries,
he had the key to the warehouse.
Yeah,
key to the warehouse.
He could go in any time.
He was stealing that shit.
Yeah, but that was one of the greatest heists of American history done by the government.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Continues to this day.
Yeah, it's the government.
Yeah,
we don't trust them.
Yeah, but I like historic brands, and this is definitely one with
bastards. Won't get my damn tax return right now.
Well, on that note,
before we get canceled,
and the video shuts off. Shit, we're 28 minutes in. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. I already said, check the description below if you want to go hear that original podcast episode. Go click on the Bearded Idiots link and go find Kelly's Tinder escapades, something like that. But anyway, like the video. She already said that. But like always,
share with your friends. Share
your whiskey with your friends and family. He's like, we should know this by now.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Don't drink.
Don't drink and drive.
I don't know your rules.
Take care.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.